So this is a serious video, and apparently I still don't know how to start these. Hey guys, it's Nina. Today, we're going to be talking about something a little bit more serious. So for the past couple of months, I've been dropping a bunch of kind of posts that talk about BLE, Bright Life Education. If you haven't seen it, if you haven't got the memo, I don't know where you've been because I've been posting quite a bit, but I haven't actually shared with you guys what I've been up to. So we'll take it a little bit back to the year 2009 when I was 14 years old. My family and my family's friends and I, we decided to go on a family holiday together to Cambodia. Now this was already a time when I already knew that I wanted to work in early childhood. I loved kids, I loved education. I've always been very passionate about helping young children reach their full potential and have a meaningful experience with education. This trip to Cambodia, however, was a little different to most of my usual holidays where we just went out and had fun. This one kind of opened my eyes and brought a lot of attention to the things that go on in the world that we don't often talk about. Yeah, kind of going there and visiting the historical sites of the country, seeing that the poverty that they're currently facing and the struggles that they face with day to day and just how passionate and happy these people still are kind of really hit emotionally. It was just a very emotional and confronting thing for me to experience. And it just made me very, very passionate about providing education for those that need it. So pretty much from that day, I decided that I wanted to make a big impact and a big change in the community's lives in that country. So I decided to start fundraising in little ways that I could. So I began selling bracelets at school. I started raising funds, and I'd send those funds off to existing organizations throughout Cambodia to help with educational supplies or food and water or whatever it was that they needed at the time. I then moved on to bigger things back in, I think, 2014 when I went over to Cambodia and I actually taught there. For about a month, we went to a whole bunch of places, a whole bunch of different remote communities across the country, and we met the children who had previously never really met anyone outside of their own community. And we got to sit with the children, interact with them, teach them health and hygiene, speak with the people from the community, including the chief leaders. And that kind of got me thinking that I wanted to make a bigger impact than just simply giving out funds to other companies, just simply raising a few $100s here and there. I really wanted to work closely with these communities. I didn't want to just hand off money and then never actually see the impact that I made or never make the connections that you could make while over there. So I decided then that I was going to start ramping it up and doing bigger projects. The next project I did was with one of my friends who I met over there from my teaching experience. Together we raised money and we put in water wells to help, I think, a community of over 400 people get clean drinking water. That community previously had to walk approximately 10 kilometers every single day to collect the water and bring it back. So that kind of was like a little stepping stone for me to see whether or not I felt that I was able to provide the ways that I could. Because I was very nervous about bringing bigger scale things in, and I wanted to test to see if I had, support from the people within my own community, and the response I got was amazing. So I decided that I was going to ramp it up again from the water wells, and I wanted to make even more of a change. Hence why we're here now. This is a project I've been working on for over 2 years. I've teamed up with a few of my friends in this project, and I have been dropping hints and the name Bright Life Education for the past couple of months now. It's been a while. It's been in the works for a long time. It's kind of been a dream now it's been a dream for a good 10 years of my life for me to do this. And it's something that I've slowly stepped up and became more confident in doing within myself. Bright Life Education Limited. It is a non-for-profit charity. I'm so excited. I'm honestly so excited about this that I can't even keep a straight face. I can't talk about this. So not-for-profit means that we will be running as a charity, and we aim to help disadvantaged communities across the world through empowering them and assisting them. That'll be through providing education, clean drinking water, food to eat, and health and hygiene practices such as helping with first aid, providing them with all the first aid equipment that they need, and just giving them the tools to help themselves. We have started up a Facebook page and an Instagram page. It would mean the absolute world if you guys could go and check them out. Our first project, we will be teaming up with COCD. I will provide links below for you guys to go and check them out. But basically, they are an organization that run in Cambodia that help young children and small remote communities within Cambodia to establish themselves, to get the education that they need, and to give them the opportunity so that they can establish themselves to a point where they are able to run themselves. Our first project teaming up with them is we'll be going overseas to Cambodia with a group of people, and we'll be teaching and mentoring the educators within an early education environment. We will also be working on a 12-month project with COCD where we raise funds to build schools for children aged 3 to 6, to provide staffing there, to buy all the resources that they need, to completely deck out a school, to provide clean drinking water and food for those children. The reason that I decided to start up the charity rather than go into the option of going through someone else is I personally wanted to have control over where the money went, because I know with a lot of companies you don't really know where your donations are going. You don't know where the funds are going. Another reason that I decided to start Bright Life Education was simply because I didn't like the idea of me simply just raising money to send to a bunch of different organizations or just to put in a bunch of different facilities. I didn't really want to be involved in something where I'm just simply putting up schools everywhere and then just leaving them. I would rather focus my attention on 1 or 2 small communities and build that community up from the ground where they are able to establish themselves and continue by themselves and take over eventually, rather than just simply dotting in random buildings across the country. Because it isn't just about giving children access to education, it's about giving quality education to these children. So for me, I find it very important that we work very closely with the communities that we do work with. Given that it is a non-for-profit, our first kind of fundraiser that we will be doing, I will provide links down below, is simply just startup costs for the company. That will include things like setting up equipment for resources so that we can, say, sell products and merch, because we will be making merch, setting up all the proper equipment that we need in order to run this company the way that it needs to be run. It would mean the world if you guys could either donate or simply just share this video out so that more people can see it. Every single little bit does help. But with your help, we can really make a difference in these children's lives. I've already personally seen it from the work that I've done, and I really want to continue with this because changing people's lives is such an amazing thing. It is such a beautiful thing that we can all do. I think we're put on this world to make a difference, and the more difference we can make, the better, really. We don't need to change the world. We just need to change one person's world for it to matter. Let's do this. Let's find out where this company goes. I'm excited to find out where this company goes. I'm excited for the future. I'm excited to see the things we achieve. So stay updated, stay tuned in. You're gonna see us do some great things, and I'm really excited to show you guys this stuff. I'm so excited to share this with you all. Love you guys. Bye.